Hello, this is Vladimir from We Design Motion. In this video, I'll show you how to build a stylish, color fade text animation in After Effects. We'll set this up as a flexible template with proper controls, so you can quickly tweak the look and reuse it. Let's get started. I'll create a new composition and call it Color Fade. Let's add a null object. I'll rename it to Control, make it orange, turn it off, and lock it on the right side. We'll keep all the main controls here and use this layer a lot. Now, let's add a text layer. I'll rename it to Text. Let's animate it. I'll go to Animate Text and add an Opacity animator. Expand the Range Selector area, then go to Advanced and set it to Based on Words. Change the shape to Ramp Up, and set the opacity value to 0. Now let's animate the offset. I'll add a keyframe at frame 0 and set it to -100. Then go to frame 60 and set it to 100. I'll select both keyframes and press F9 to easy ease them. On the control layer, add a color control and rename it to Text Color 1. Duplicate it. The first color will be a light, whitish tone, and the second one, a deep crimson. Go back to the text animator. Select Fill Color, then RGB. Alt-click on the Fill Color stopwatch and link it to Text Color 2. Let's rename this animator to Crimson. Now we have a more complex fade that goes through a red color. Let's add another Fill Color animator. Link the Fill Color parameter to Text Color 1. And place this animator above Crimson. Rename it to Base. We do this to control the main text color. You can use many cool color combinations with this kind of setup. Next, let's add the blinking effect. On the control layer, add a slider control and rename it to Blinking. Back on the text layer, go to Animate Text and choose Wiggly. Rename this animator to Blinking. Set it to Based on Words, and set wiggles per second to 3. Add an opacity parameter and set it to 50. Then add a fill color and link it to Text Color 2. It doesn't work yet because Lock Dimensions is turned off. Let's turn it on now. To control the blinking, Alt-click the maximum amount stopwatch and link it to the blinking control. For the minimum amount, link it to the maximum amount and multiply it by -1. Set the blinking value to 100. Place the blinking animator second for the correct animation order. Select the control layer and add another slider. This one is for the random seed. Alt-click the blinking animator's random seed stopwatch and link it to the control. Add plus index to the expression, so duplicated text layers automatically get different blinking behavior. Add 2 more color controls to the control layer. For the background color 1, and background color 2. Add a new solid layer and rename it to Background. Add a fill effect and link it to background color 1. Let's set it to a dark, almost black tone. Add a circle effect, set the radius to 450, the feather to 900, and place it near the bottom of the frame. Alt-click the color stopwatch and link it to background color 2. Set it to something similar to the main text color. Now we have a nice subtle spotlight. Select the control layer and add a slider control. Rename it to Distortion. On the text layer, add Turbulent Displace. Link the amount to the distortion slider. For the size, alt-click on the stopwatch and type this comp point width divided by 300, so the distortion scales correctly with any comp size if you ever resize it. Set the distortion amount to 10. This gives the text a slight irregular edge distortion. Add another slider and rename it to Shadow. Go back to the text layer and add a circle effect. Set the feather to 400. Link the color to background color 1 and set the blending mode to multiply. Alt-click the radius stopwatch, link it to the shadow control, and multiply it by 10, so that the control stays within 0 to 100 range. Set the shadow value to 50 and invert the circle. This adds a bit of depth and keeps the focus on the text. Add another slider to the control layer. Rename it to Dust. I'm using a piece of dust footage from the Grunge Lab pack here. You can find the download link in the description. The footage is 30 frames long, so open Interpret Footage and loop it 100 times. Add it to the comp, rename it to Dust, set the blend mode to Add, press T to reveal the opacity parameter, alt-click on the stopwatch, and link it to the dust slider. Set it to 20. It's a bit fast now, so let's add a posterized time effect and set it to 6. This gives the scene some atmosphere. Let's add some effects on top of that. I'll create an adjustment layer and call it Effects. Add a transform effect. Alt-click on the position stopwatch and type y equals wiggle parentheses 5, 1 square brackets 1. With this, we add wiggle to the y-axis only. On the next line, open the square brackets, type value square brackets 0, y. Now we get a slight vertical shake that works nicely with the blinking animation. Set the scale to 102 to cover the edges. Add a noise effect and set it to 7. Finally, add another posterized time effect and set it to 15. These small imperfections help glue everything together and make the animation feel more organic. Let's take a look. Looks great. Everything is driven by the controls. You can adjust colors, distortion, and the overall look, and get a wide range of different results from the same setup without rebuilding anything. This makes it easy to reuse the template across different projects, or quickly generate variations when you need them. If you want to use more animations like this, check out the Ultimate Motion Freebie. It includes a free collection of text animations with controls, so when you start a new project, you already have something solid to work with. Check the link in the description. Hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and happy creating!